Welcome in, Motor Mike. Just pointing out a must-have. Listen, when you see an endangered species, you're National Geographic, you're out in the forest, in the wilderness, it's very important when you find something that's endangered. I'm here to tell you, a leveling jack on a Class C, that's an endangered species. But let's get started. All right, let's go. So we just got a 2026 Entegra Odyssey 29V. Just rolled in, full body paint. I did a video on the 30Z, but we just kind of want to cover the 29. It's an awesome floor plan. On an E450, so plenty of chassis, has the Godzilla 8.3, 325 horse. Now, as you can see, starting right out of the gate, 7.3, right out of the gate, full body paint. Full body paint. So as you can see, you'll see a lot of them out there that are dyed gel coat. It makes it a totally different price point because you think about what it takes to paint this. I mean, we're talking a $10,000 option. I know it's a lot of money, but guess what? In 10 years, it's going to look just like that versus, basically a fiberglass chalking out. So, and then the next just unreal feature of the Integras is one-piece molded cap. Listen, this is big. You can go to any Class C, and let's just take a walk. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take a walk. I'm not putting the brand down. I just want you to see how they make different caps. So let's take a look. I want you to look at all the seams. This is a perfect example. This is all potential leak points. And you have to constantly keep silicone on this, taking it off. And if you're staying all over it, that's fine. You have this molded front piece, but you have all these seams. So let's go back. You can see the perfect example. I don't know what it's worth to you. Listen, a lot of people, they talk about motorhomes. They want everything to be perfect. If you're going it that way, then make it yourself, and it'll be $300,000. But these are manufactured. They do the best they can. And these Integras have a ton of great features in there because they are mass producing these things. So they're not gonna have everything that you want, but I'm here to tell you, they're gonna have a lot of likes. And one of the likes is this one-piece molded cap. The transition is up under, so you don't have to worry about leaks, only on the transition cap to the roof. So as we walk around, that's huge. You have, ooh, man, I see it again. I can't take my eye off of it. Look at that leveling jack. It's just, you can't find that in the RV world on Class Cs. They're here and there, but that's an endangered species. So take another look. 4-point leveling. It's raining outside. Your knee hurts. Guess what? You can pull up, push a button, levels for you, put the slides out. This is America. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? All right. Nice step side. Nice step. Easy to get in and out. Nice cab. This is Entegra. 2 camping seasons on the warranty. Maybe that's not important to you. That's pretty amazing. It's the best in the industry. So 2 camping seasons. Nice. So sometimes I like a piece of glass here, but I like the fact that it allows the light in, but you can't see in. So it's just another blind you don't have to worry about. Listen, if you've been in RVing for a while, you know that blinds take a lot of work. They cut maintenance, they don't work. So if you can eliminate a blind, let's do it. Nice screen door. On a day like today, we had our first frost last night. It's starting to get cold. And you can cold camp. It's the best time of year to camp, in my opinion. It's dry. Yeah, it might get down to freezing at night, but it gets warm in the day. It's the best hiking weather. This is when we do the majority as a family. This is when we're out there. It's the best time to do it. So screen, and with that being said, make sure you check out my video. I actually have a video on cold camping. We test a couple different units during an Arctic blast last year. So that's on the thread, so make sure you check that out. You can, I mean, we're talking at starting, I believe, at like 13 degrees, warmed up, no problem. So these things can take the cold. You have to take some precautions. Once again, this is an Entegra. So almost everybody just leaves off the step. So you got to jump up in here. And if you're young and spry, such as myself, that's no problem. You just step in. But you know what? Another 10 years from now, I want that step. I want that step. Folds right back in. So you don't have to carry. I just had a customer, I had to give him a 2-step. So Basically, when they want to get in and out, they got to take this two-step out of a compartment and set it down there so they can easily get in. Listen, when you're paying $100,000 for something, I want the step. So once again, another Entegra feature. This is something you're going to find on Entegras. Instead of letting the door swing down, bang your paint, scratch it, this hinge gets stretched. You have a nice compartment, metal, 32-inch TV. Come on, it's football season. It's football season. This is when everybody's outside, under the awning, the best real estate that you can have on the campground. Nice LED light for at night, stripped under, full body paint, just a good, clean campsite to get out here and do and hang out with your family. Propane access. A lot of people ask, you cannot remove the propane tank. You got to take it, have somebody come out and fill it. So that's just something you have to take into account. More storage, hot water heater, furnace, more storage, perfect storage. I love this. Don't swing down and hit. Quick connect. You want that grill? You got the TV going. You got the Tar Heels playing, the mighty Tar Heels under Belichick. You have them playing, watching them lose, and you actually can quick connect, have your grill going over here, TV, vacation trucker, looping 24/7, help those hours, help those views with the awning in case it's raining. And then you can actually pitch this. So if you want to pitch, you can actually bring this down and lock it in place if you want the water kicking off the side of your awning. So if you're high traffic area, whatever side you want your high traffic area, you can make the water during a heavy rain kick off one side or the other. So great feature there. This is not some no-name speaker. It's a JBL. Who doesn't want a JBL speaker? Once again, amenities, they start adding up, which is why there's a price point to these. Nice side swinging one-piece door. Great storage for grills, chairs. Great room here. Now this is big because of all the suspension they have on these Entegras, Hellwig helpers, stabilizers. They actually use a little plastic to help with the vibration. And one of the things, as you can see, I'm not bashing other brands. I'm just telling you what they do. They're going to have, you'll see an 8,000-pound hitch with 500-pound tongue weight. So that's not a true 10%. That's because of suspension. 7,500 pounds, 750 pounds, a true 10% because of all the easy drive systems they put in place. Entegra has the best suspension. And if you don't talk about it, if somebody don't show you, you don't know. Big frameless window in the back. Once again, this is another upgrade. You can take a, let's look. This is your traditional window. You get good airflow. These slide back and forth. These over time always draw up in the corner, every time. And you get a lot of vibration with this hitting the other window in this transition point. There's all kinds of vibration right here. So that's why I prefer the frameless window. It's more solid. It gives you a better seal. And you eliminate that. So they actually swing open from the bottom and come back in. So I like that. All right, I'm gonna take the camera. Hopefully I don't fall here. We're gonna go up. It might take me just a little minute here. And you can see it's a one-piece crowned roof. One-piece fiberglass crowned roof, 2 ACs, that's big, not one, but 2. There's that awning. Everything's nice and sealed. All right, I'm gonna hand this phone down so I don't fall. Thanks to my cameraman, Justin, today. All right, let's walk around. More storage. Another great storage area. You have your dump on the back, black and gray, easy to get to. Outside shower, wash off the Adventure, hot and cold. You have the wand you can spray off. City water connections. Once again, one of those Entegra touches. Cord. It already has its own little, let's look at this. And if you could, Justin, show them that receptacle and the hookup inside that bin there, in case you need it. Hey, can you see me? I'm so far away. Can you see me? Look at this. Look at this. That's pretty amazing. All right. That's pretty amazing. So a ton of cord, 30 amp cord. You can actually kind of see at the top, solar. See your solar panel up there. Keep your batteries nice and charged. Once again, another amenity. This is a big amenity right here. I talked about it on my last video. Onan. A lot of these guys are going to Yamahas and different manufacturers, and that's fine. We'll see how they hold up. All I know is I've been doing this for almost 13 years, and it's been the Onan show. These things are bulletproof, so there is more of a cost. This has an Onan. I prefer Onan. I'm sorry. It's just what I know over the years, year after year. Tri-view camera. When you blinker, you can see down both sides, almost like a security system at night. If you hear something on your either side of your camper in the back, you actually can see every way except for forward, and then you can just look out the front windshield if you had to. All right. Now, people want to see it with the slides in. Let's check it out. Slides in. This thing absolutely has amazing room. So you're driving down the road with your family. Obviously, with this actually holds them in. A lot of them just have this area with nothing to keep the kids from rolling off. So this has been a nice amenity to help hold you on. But that being said, look at this room. This is slides in. Slides in. So while you're traveling down the road, you have belts. Your kids can be belted in. You actually have some tethers for your kids. Refrigerator. Who doesn't want access to a refrigerator? Drinks. People are like, hey, I want to cook while you're going down the road. You're not going to be able to do that. Can you heat something up in the microwave? Absolutely. Out here with some water, it's going to spill. Listen, there's movement in this, but look at the countertop space. Absolutely amazing countertop space. And you still have room with the slides in. Pantry. Glass door. Have an extra route there. Basically hang your clothes in. Bed. So once again, in transit, you basically have everything you need. Your kids can come back here and hang out. So you don't have to, the mattress don't flip up and you can't get to it. Tons of storage, which let's put the slides out. So a lot of digital interfaces. Some people like them. This actually does have an oven, which is nice. A lot of digital interface. This just simply has just a good old push button. You push the button. This is no back in the Stone Ages where you got to get out and manually put the slides in or push. You just push a button. See the bed going in the back. While we're watching that, you can see your 2 ACs. That's massive. Listen, you're in a unit this size. A lot of them just want to get away with one 15K. And in most situations, that will work. But you get a real hot day, it gets very difficult. So once again, hanging out with your family. You have your 32-inch over here, vacation trucker, looping. You're not looking totally midship, looking down. Great placement, countertop space. Booth, this drops down. Of course, you can sleep. Ducted AC, so you can close them, you can open them. So if you want to push more air, if you want to direct some air up into the bunk, which is important, this is a great feature. It's basically a windshield. Control it, put a little light in. The kids want to check out the night sky. Plug-ins for all your devices up top. They don't actually cut vents in the floor. Listen, you're going to see a lot of that. And it's cheaper to do it that way. The problem is, once you cut that floor, you get a flex point. So they put the heat in the side. Once again, these are amenities that you're going to see on high end. You can see another one here. Another heat vent. Unless getting close to the end here, I want you to look, his and hers. Look at the size of that storage. I mean, this is great. We're talking in basically a 31-foot motorhome. Tons and tons of storage. You actually have TV hookups here. So if you want to put a little TV in here, you got the hookups to do it. Vacation trucker on loop. Nice window, lets the light in. Plugs for CPAP. You got the step up. Listen, everybody wants to know about plug-ins for CPAPs. You have that. I don't know if this has. So basically, you can actually access to storage down underneath. So, and you have a little arm here. If you want to prop the bed up, you can do that. Fuses, all right here, easy to get to if you blow a fuse. So as you can see, a great setup, so many amenities. We do have to get into this bathroom. Now, one of the things is you're like, well, how do you have privacy during the bathroom if you're using it? Well, you get this little magnet, open the door, quick connect. Totally opens the bathroom up. So I'm going to have my cameraman come on over on this side. So your guests are outside, you just open the door, done. Great room in the bathroom. Countertop space, tons of storage. So I hope you come out and check out 29V, great floor plan, great amenities, so much to offer your family. A glass door. Listen, I know people get tired of having to clean the glass, but then everybody complains about the shower curtain. So great unit, great floor plan, great way to travel with your family. Come out and see us at RCD RV. See Motor Mike and reporting for Vacation Trucker. Thanks.